how you doing? Hope all is well. I got a spirit speaker on. Let's take a bite out of this passionate apple of my eye. Alright? You can see things with your second sight. Remember, you have two eyes. Heart's so good. See what's going on with these spiritual royalty cards. Definitely pull out some numbers, some great energy. First card I see, you can see it okay. This lady coming in with her love, this queen of spirituality. If you must, the empress and everything else above. We got somebody trying to bury the hatchet. Like they're trying to bury all the bad memories, and they want to move forward with you. It's really good energy because I feel like this seven is like really saying that like you are mine. Okay, you guys. And then things are moving forward from here. And then look, like the Ace of Pentacles comes in with energy here. Wow, what a beautiful, oh my God. I mean, like, God dang. And then here with this overall energy, somebody was being a dog. They realized that they are doing wrong. They're calling you in. But remember that sometimes it's a lot harder to break up. So if you guys have broken up, quote unquote, the broken trust fund, and remember that it's harder to repair once you've broken up and you've had that time separating, okay? But I definitely see this reading starting off with you and your partner's energy, okay? But it's inviting balance into this situation. Like, this person could have been an ex. Like, this is probably somebody who was like 2 relationships behind. Like, where have you been? You know, I've been thinking about you, but I just want to kind of see, like, you know, on the times when we're contemplating, we want to face those feelings that come up to the surface. So it's like, but this relationship like changed you. It changed your way of thinking and how you love. And but I do see like y'all taking a step closer towards each other. You guys, what a beautiful reading. I'm definitely gonna have to go to tarot and see if spirit affirms with this. But thank you, spirit. Look, you're finding your king of spirituality. It's like y'all are both on the right path. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this is a soulmate. This is just something like maybe something minor. It was something minor, but now there's been some time. So, you know, sometimes that time creates distance between each other. So you're going to have to figure out ways how to bring this relationship closer together. Okay, like somebody's like giving their 911, like, baby, come save me. Like, that's what I feel like. Y'all just gonna have to bring it in. Y'all gonna have to bring it together. Like this togetherness here. And I feel like this could be a new location as well too. With this 2 of spades, I don't really see it as like, okay, again, like if you guys did break up, I don't think it was something like too major as far as like maybe that's what created, maybe your job went somewhere else, but now you're in a position where you can move closer to them, or you can move closer to, you know, or they can move closer to you, or whatever, you know, whatever works best for you guys. But with this 2 of spades again, I just feel like some way, somehow, it's like y'all gonna have to grasp onto the togetherness. Like y'all gonna have to be a cool 92. You know, like try to forget some of the things that like if it's not gonna It's not something that really, you know what you guys can do? Spend 10 hours in an isolation room. If you can handle being with this person for 10 hours, listening to their favorite song, um, just kind of like being with them, doing their favorite things, but doing your favorite things together. Go into this room, like, okay, device off, and just see if this is something that you want to repair, if you think it's going to be worth the time, effort, energy, and love. Okay? Again, we have to think about our families. You know, of course, our families come first. So just, you know, you have to consider that too. Like, maybe, again, like, yeah, don't be a drag when it comes to, like, okay, family get togethers, and maybe y'all have a mutual friend, and you're going to these parties, and you know you're going to run into this person, but don't feel like, I'm sorry, somebody's aunt is coming across. And I just want to say, somebody's aunt's coming across, they want to send their love to you. Uh, they say, try to remember some of the memories that you had when you were younger. This person, and when they were younger, they could have had a list, but you had overcome those things. Like, that list is like taught you a lot throughout life, because you felt like you couldn't get over this list, but some way, somehow, you was able to get over this list. So, and again, that's how you kind of relate some of the timeline, your periodical, your life's periodical, those things that you have overcome, and like try to put and use that as some type of mechanism to build this relationship. Again, healthy relationships is what we're always looking for, you guys. So just pay attention to the red flag. All right. Since I said red flag, I also want to say, like, let's invite our angels into this. Let's see if we're gonna find your judgment in this situation. But don't be afraid to be social and have those type of interactions, you guys. I was reminded as well too, like, how to just, like, I've seen, like, notice how a couple of people have been acting, like, people that's influenced in my life, and they have been a reminder to me to just kind of remain humble. So you guys, a lot of times, we all struggle sometimes. So I just want to be, a reminder to you as well too. Like, I just got this shirt, but as for a reading, and it's like, okay, I do accept good trades. It's not always about the money. And that too is like, people are a blessing. So again, like, one love. But I just wanted to say I appreciate you guys calling in temperance too. We did see the 10. We saw the 8 here. We definitely want to invite that balance on that scale. So again, like, offering too. If you guys, okay, so like here, the overall energy here is world. So we have the world card here. So think about those things. Like, when you're on opposing sides, okay, not only is it opposition, but sometimes we giving too much to the other side, and it weighs down what we have going on inside our life. So again, sometimes we can find ourselves, working more for the wrong side, when really we should be hoping and praying for those good things to be manifested in our lives. But sometimes we don't want to feel like, we don't have self-help, or we're helplessness. The helplessness just like runs in, and at times we can find ourselves even attacking the opposing force a lot of times. But yeah, if you that chain reaction, you have to some way, somehow create that beautiful love combination and bring it in together for that love experience. Okay, because that's what it's about a lot of times too. Like, we should be thankful for a person that's in our life. So it's like, maybe it didn't work out, but I am thankful for this person. And I just want to say that I just want to tell my spiritual tribe and my soul tribe, thank you. Because sometimes we create things, and then we don't know, like, sometimes it grows out of control. And, but again, that growth is beautiful. So just kind of recognize it for what it is, but at the same time, if those feelings come up to the surface, now it's like, okay, so you have to realize that, and you have to deal with those emotions, okay? So let's go ahead and pull out some moon messages before I pull out Tarot. I just want to see if Spirit has a message for us, and just make sure that we're on the right path with this reading. take time to breathe out. So yeah, I got really excited. So handling those highs and lows, releasing that which is not good for us, releasing that negativity, releasing those fears during this full moon cycle as well too. That's what it's about, you guys, because there are things that we should release, okay? And also surrender to the divine. We don't always have to let go of the good, okay? Holding on to whatever you believe in, whether that's God, source, spirit, that what you believe in, but also that what you fear. So it's like surrender to the divine, okay? And again, it's holding that divine in reverence, and benevolence. The thing of exactly that which gives us energy, okay? And a time to give rather than take. So give it some time, and maybe you have given it some time, and I think that's where you at. But again, like if you don't try to avoid this situation, like if you run into them, maybe it is time. Okay, you could be dealing with a Virgo. So again, that season is coming up. We are still in Leo season, but we're getting there. Virgo season starts August 23rd. And you guys, speaking of dates, 8/15 is relaxation day. So again, after you've done this release, you're probably gonna need this release during this full moon, and feeling the effects of letting those things go too. That which is heavy on us and weighs down on us. And we don't want to get caught up in the clutches. So Queen of Pentacles. Okay, this is means like looking forward. It's giving you inspiration to look forward to. Okay, and it's like this Queen of Pentacles taking a chance, getting out there, being the queen that you are, or king, however you want to look at royalty, spiritual royalty. That's what I see, and I feel like with this ace, you can't have a better card come out. Like you guys might have taken a different spiritual path, but now some way somehow with those soul ties, it's going to come back in. Now I do want to warn you, you do have the King of Swords here, all right? That sometimes that when you do come into these relationships and you want to rekindle the fire, it's been a really long time. There are those instances where that's exactly all that it is. You came into the sea if it was going to be rekindled, and it's quite not that way. It's not rekindled. But you won't have made that decision without regret because you said, oh, I love this way. Apparently it didn't work. So save yourself the heartbreak and save yourself the heartache, okay? Because, again, there will be some breakthrough and advances in this situation because you've wrapped up this current situation. But if that happens, because with this King of Swords here, give it some time as you're working it out together to see if this is something that you want to continue or if that is what it is. It is wrapping up this situation, okay? But you also have this Two of Wands. So again, this is like someone who spends a lot of time into their work. They really don't have time for other things. Like here, not much time to get out in the yard. They're kind of the type of people that you have to be okay if they bring you fake flowers versus real flowers, because that they're not. What I'm saying? Things could be a little rocky, and it kind of creates it's a beautiful mess. Okay, but you guys are gonna run into each other. That's what I see. Like it's a long-awaited friendship, or it's a long-awaited time that you guys need to have this conversation between each other. Okay, but again, it looks straight. Like your financials are in order. Okay, 4 represents your solid foundation, but I do have 5. So again, I do see some new location, some change in your current career. Maybe you could be moving up, some type of promotion in this way. You've had your hand on the sword too long. You've had it up for a little while now. But this time is coming in for you. Yeah, for charge up this relationship. Or you guys forgive me, I'm over here listening to science, so I might be using some scientific terms. Got JG on the line. Okay, so Knight of Pentacles. This this okay. This Knight in Pentacles. Don't be fooled by the appearance. Okay. So again, we were just talking about this person could do things a little. They differ from the way that you do things, but again, it creates like this statue, this beautiful statue of love, this solid foundation between lovers. Okay, so what happens here is Knight of Pentacles is kind of like you, because even though opposites attract, sometimes they attack as well too. So, but look, he has Black Beauty. He's riding on Black Beauty. He has this coin. He knows what kind of person that you are, and definitely what I don't know what happened to her, but there she is. That Queen of Pentacles, he knows who she is. He's like, okay, well, I can give her my coin, but at the same time, she already knows her worth, and I'm like, I'm bringing this in, but she might see things a little bit differently than from the way I see things. But again, you guys on the field, like we all have we have to have different positions. And sometimes you just have to take a different approach. So again, don't avoid this situation because this person is coming in, okay? With their offer as well too is like where they want to go. So this is gonna be interesting. At the bottom, like Magician, I just feel like very seldom do you guys get this opportunity maybe to actually even spend time with each other. So again, there's some enthusiasm here. And then with the Magician, because you put your hand in that hat, you don't know what you're gonna pull out. Okay. Sometimes like we're trying new foods, new drinks and things, but I feel like love is in the air here. Again, like you guys gonna get caught up in this loop, like something's gonna happen, there's gonna be this meeting time. Like somebody's texting each other, they're saying they're gonna meet at a certain time at this certain date, and that's how you get each other to meet. For one, you guys, all right, y'all gonna become one at this time. Like that could be that too. Maybe y'all are deciding to get married. I do see this floral pattern here. But at the bottom of the Queen of Swords, like with this Knight of Pentacles, but he really got her back. Like, but she doesn't even realize it because again, she might be kind of honoring, or he could, because like this is like the battle of the sexes, because like the way, like just the one way of thinking, divine feminine, the divine masculine, and just like this, like I want to put garlic powder on my meat when I put it on the grill, but then no, he's like garlic salt that goes on the meat when it goes on the grill. But again, making those beautiful secret recipes full of love, and that's the way it really is. It's like the battle of the sexes sometimes. Like the book, like women are from Venus and men are from Mars. And we got all these other planets out there and stars. Okay, but you guys see when you look at the card, the brighter stars, like things are coming into alignment for you. You guys kind of broke each other's heart. Y'all was like thinking about each other, but not really telling each other how you felt. So this time is like it's ready to happen, and at least it's a happening, and you don't have to end up with the why, because the cards are telling you like to take courage in this situation, okay? And for this new love or soon to be love again. Like, yeah, there's those cases where once you love somebody, you'll always love them. Even if they decide to take a different path in life and you guys go your separate ways, we will talk about that. You know what? I think what I'll do is, even though we're in Leo season, I was gonna pull out some more numbers because I wanted to see like kind of around what time. But I think I'm gonna pull the zodiac oracle. And then there's 12 astrological signs. Remember, it starts off with Aries and ends with Pisces. So you just follow it after you start off with the Aries. Leo's in fire season. The full moon is in Aquarius. So if you guys been doing your time management, doing your homework, doing everything that you want to see to succeed in your life, wishing you prosperity and wellness, health, that which brings in, what gives us life. And then Mars, so Mars, getting material things in order. Again, I feel like there's the financial stability because that's always on the mind as well too, making sure that we're taking care of our places, our people, places, and things. And all right, so 17-8, again, inviting that balance, try to find balance in this love relationship. Okay, and remembering those skills, and remember what can hold the scales down and what will tip those scales, okay? Feel like air wanted to come out, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You want to have a lot of Aquarius. This is somebody who's within the earth element. Again, with that too, probably being in the second house of the astrological home. Okay, Taurus too. Your birthdays that are in May. I'm trying to think, is it the month before that Taurus is in there because it's 420. I'm sorry, so that's probably why I forgot because I've had a lot of 420s. And then too, you could be dealing within the water element with this Pisces here. So returning Pisces, returning Taurus, or that's your energy. Again, this could be that mutual friend that brings this love relationship back to me, being reunited. And you guys, let's get another hint. Get another hint as to where this love relationship is going. Take energy on this. I know it can kind of be scary thinking about new love, so maybe this is history repeats itself, or this is again that rekindling that fire. It could come back and turn. I did see that 8, so some way somehow you might turn this into tandem love. A ring. So that Ace of Clubs here. This is fire energy, you guys. That Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And like again, so like when I said Taurus, so somebody's birthstone that's green, so that's why maybe I was thinking of May. So you guys might have had an anniversary in May 25th, somewhere around there, May 21st. You guys, or that's when you're gonna be coming to have this wedding. If you can bring it into that togetherness, better together. That's our business model around here. It's story. So you guys, this good news is coming in. Don't try to be like pulling out your bow and arrows to get the stork back down there. Remember, there's a baby in there. So protecting what you love, protecting those things, that's what doing your light work, becoming a light worker. All right. Some good news on the way. A new love. There's a ring in the picture. On the right path. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Taurus, or Leo. And you guys, full moon. So, the freaks come out during a full moon. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you. Have a nice day.